There was ance a lad called Jack, fa bed wi' his mither in a wee hoosie just out in the country. Now Jack, he liked to sit by the fire a' day long, twiddling his thumbs. He would twiddle them this way, and he would twiddle them thon way. If there had been an Olympic sport for thumb twiddling, Jack would have gotten the gold. Well, ae day his mither come in and she says, "Och, Jack, I'm fed up of you sitting here just twiddling your thumbs. It's high time you gid and got yourself a job." "A job?" he says. "But I've never done a day's work in my life." "Och, I cannot fine," said his mither. "Awa you go and see if a farmer's got ony work for you." So off Jack went, and he come to the farm toon, and he speered to the farmer if he had ony work. "Och, michty aye, lad, you've come at the recht time," said the farmer. "I'm needing somebody to muck out my byre." So Jack set till and spent a whole day mucking out a byre. And when the farmer comes out at night, he says, "You've made a good start, my loon. Here's a penny to take home to your mither." "Oh, thank you very much," says Jack. "That'll be awfu' fine." And awa he goes walking home. Well, he's just gone out a wee briggy on the road home, when he looks down into the burren, and he sees this bonny wee stein sparkling awa in the water. And Jack thinks to himself, "Och, my mither micht like that stein. I'll just ging and get it." So he goes down into the burren and he's guddling about trying to find the bonny stein, but he canna find it. And why not? He'd tint a penny. It was lost. He couldn't find it onyway. So he had for his hard day's work was siping wheat feet. And when he telled his mither for he'd deen, she said, "Och, Jack, you silly loon, do you nae hae the sense you were born wi'? Could you nae put that penny into your pooch and teen it hame that way?" "Och," he says, "och, I'll mind that morn." Well, the next day he goes back and he's busy mucking out the byre a' day long. And at the end of the day, the farmer comes and he says, "Here you go, Jack, to gas juggy of milk home to your mither." "Oh, thank you very much," says Jack. And he has a wee thought to himself, and he minds what his mither says. And he opens up his pouch and he pours the milk in. Well, by the time he got home, all he had for his hard day's work was siping wheat trousers and stinky eens forby. And when he telled his mither what he'd deen, she said, "Oh, Jack, you silly loon, do you nae hae the sense you were born wi'? Could you nae teen that bit juggy of milk hame on your head?" "Oh," he says, "och, I'll mind that morn." And next day he carried on mucking out the byre, and at the end of the day the farmer come ower wi' a bit of butter. He said, "To gat hame to your mither, lad." "Och, thank you very much," says Jack. And canny as you like, he popped it onto his head. And he was carrying it home like that, canny, careful kind, so that he wouldn't drop it. But of course, us being Scotland, his sun was beating down, and afore long the butter was running down his nib and dreeping off the end of it. And it was running down his cheeks and dreeping off his chin. And by the time he got home, his hair was stunning up like oor willies. And when he telled his mither what he'd deen, she said, "Oh, Jack, you silly loon, do you nae hae the sense you were born wi'? Could you nae teen that bit butter hame atween twa doken leaves?" "Och, aye," he says, "och, I'll mind that morn." Well, back he goes to the farm and works hard a' day long. And at the end of the day, the farmer comes ower and he says, "Well, Jack, I've got this wee kittling. Tak this catty hame to your mither and it'll scare awa the mice." "Oh, thank you very much," says Jack. And he minds what his mither said. And he gings ower to the midden and he taks twa muckle doken leaves and he sklats the catty in atween him. Meow, 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 meow. Michty the catty gives feel. And it scrats him across the face and down him and up ithereen, and michty, by the time he gets home, he looks like he's been trailed through a paling backwise. And when he tells his mither what he's deen, she says, "Oh, Jack, you silly loon, do you nae hae the sense you were born wi'? could you nae teen a wee bit tow and tie the string round at Catty and teen it hame at why? Och, he says, och, I'll mind not a morn. So Jack went back to the fair the next day and carried on with mucking out to buy her. And at the end of the day, the farmer come and get him a bean. Here you go, Jack, take this bit bean hame to your mother and she'll make a fine pot of soup for you. Oh, thank you very much, says Jack. And he's fair chuffed with himself, 'cause he's mind for his mother said, and he's ta'en the tow out o' his pooch, and he's tied it round a bean, and started to tuck it hame like thon. Well, if a dog come, twa dogs come, and if twa dogs come, 20 dogs come, and if 20 dogs come, 100 dogs come, and michty, by the time he got hame, all that was left was a tow. And when he telled his mother for he'd deen, she said, "Oh, Jack, you silly loon, do you nae hae the sense you were born wi? Could you nae hae ta'en that bean hame under your oxter?" Under my arm, he says, "Oh, I'll mind not a morn," he says. Weel, next day was a braw day, for Jack finished mucking out to buy her, and he was fair chuffed, and the farmer was real pleased and a'. "Och, you've done a braw job, Jack. I'll tell you fit, my lad, I'll gie you my all cuddy. As all horses nae muckle east to me, but ach shall do you and your mother a turn." "Oh, thank you very much," says Jack. Well, I dinna ken if you've ever seen anybody trying to carry a cuddy under their arm. But I'll tell you fit, afore long, a farmer was laughing, and the farmer's wife was laughing, and his daughter was laughing, and abdy about the farm toon was laughing and laughing at the sight of this lad trying to carry a cuddy under his oxter. Well, at that very minute, the king come riding through the countryside in his carriage, and sitting next to him was a princess. Michty, she was a dour-faced dame. A look fae her with a curdle to milk. She'd never laughed in her life. In fact, she'd never even smiled. Well, the king was feeling a bit scunnert with her company, so he decided to hae a wee tea to the window. And what would he see but this lad trying to carry a cuddy under his oxter? Well, the king started laughing, and he laughed, and he laughed, and he laughed as much, and he fell onto the carriage floor. Well, the princess was nae impressed. Na, michty, she was nae impressed of a'. But she was a bit curious kind, so she gaed and she had a wee tea to the window. And enough a queer thing happened. You see, a side of her moo started to twitch, and then the other side of her moo started to twitch, and afore long she was giggling. Well, the king got sick of surprise. He got up and he called for this loon to come o'er, and he says, "I'll gie you a bag of gold if you'll come to the castle and be the court jester." "Oh, fairly that," says Jack. And the king gave him a gold and told him to report to the castle on Monday morning. And awa went the king, and riding ahin were a' his men on top of their horses. And Jack had a look, and he thought to himself, "There's nae ony of thon men trying to carry their cuddy under their oxter." So he got up onto his horsey, and he rode hame, and he told his mother for he'd deen. And she said, "Ah, Jack, I kent you were a clever loon.